Reducing the stigma of mood and anxiety disorders during pregnancy and postpartum. The Mental Health Association of Maryland's Healthy New Moms campaign offers education and outreach to new families. It is partnering with the New Day campaign, and it's an organization that incorporates art into mental health illness and addiction awareness, or film screening. They're going to talk about it tomorrow. The film, The Dark Side of the Full Moon, explores pregnancy and mental illness. The event will take place tomorrow, October 29th, at the Community College of Baltimore in Dundalk, 7200 Solars Point Road, the Roy N. Staten Building, room 102, from 7 to 9 p.m. And we have two very special guests joining us as we go deeper into the subject of maternal mental health. We have Carrie Gargos, Director of the Youth and Family Programs for the Mental Health Association of Maryland, and survivor Samantha Zip Dowd. They both join us with more. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming in.
Thank you.
Samantha, you coming in to share your personal story with us. I know that takes a lot of courage.
Yes.
Talk to us about what happened to you.
So I have two children. I have a 3.5-year-old and a 7-month-old. When my oldest was 6 months old, I was debilitated by crippling anxiety. After quite a few doctor's visits, was diagnosed with postpartum anxiety.
And I'd never heard of postpartum anxiety.
I hadn't either. And it was an eye-opening experience for me. Through wonderful support teams, I got hooked up with a great therapist and doctor in the area. I did get better, and it became a mission of mine to not make any other mom feel like she is alone when she's going through this, because you really aren't alone, and you're not a bad mom, and it does get better.
So what are the signs and symptoms of postpartum anxiety?
I had debilitating panic attacks, something they call intrusive thoughts, trouble sleeping, my mind would always race, worry about the smallest things. So those are typical symptoms, sleeplessness, typical symptoms that you'll see with individuals who suffer from that.
Now, Carrie, Samantha kind of mentioned it. It's important for people to know that they're not alone and that there's help out there. Tell us about that.
Exactly. We have a program called Healthy New Moms. There's a website, healthynewmoms.org, where Maryland families can go and get information about perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, learn the signs and symptoms. We have resources available, support group lists, all for both families and providers.
Talk to us about the new partnership with the New Day campaign.
So we're partnering with the New Day campaign to put on an event tomorrow night to kind of kick off the Healthy New Moms campaign. We're screening Dark Side of the Full Moon, as you mentioned. It's a film that really delves into perinatal mood and anxiety disorders during pregnancy. And that takes place tomorrow night from 7 to 9 p.m. We'll have our materials there, and we really look forward to seeing a nice crowd.
Samantha, tell me, what can families do to help their loved ones?
Just be there in the time of struggle. And for moms, I would say that again, I've mentioned this once, but you are not alone, and there is help available. So I think knowing the signs and the symptoms are really important, and then helping that mom with whatever she needs, whether it's an extra meal, taking the baby for a night for sleep, just telling her it's going to be okay as she's going through this. I think that that is some of the best things that a family can do.
The stigma, that is a big challenge, because I'm looking at you, I'm sure your family looked at you. Mental illness doesn't have a look, you know what I mean, when you have a disease or a condition. How has that gotten better, Carrie, in terms of either one of you, in terms of, you know?
I think definitely it's gotten better, but we still have a long way to go. That's why opportunities like this are so important for us, so we can get the message out that these illnesses are common, they're treatable, and you know that there's help out there for moms.
What would you say to a mom who's watching tonight, Samantha?
Again, I would just say you are not alone. I have been there. I know how hard it is, but I promise you it does get better.